Welcome to Daisha Breedlove Presents. Now, for those of you that are new to the show, every week I like to touch base on inspirational topics with inspirational guests who can help make your life a better one. So, my guest today, she is a celebrity hairstylist and she is an all-around entrepreneur and artist named Candy. So, let's get into it and hear all about her journey as a stylist and hear about all she's been through along the way. Candy.
Hey, what's happening?
Yes, let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you for coming.
Yes.
Yes, we are way overdue because we've been talking about this for I don't know how long.
Absolutely.
A very, very long time. And me and you originally met, we were co-hosting together at the champagne party.
Yes.
And I was like, you know what, she's just so interesting. She has a bright light about her. I love her. You were one of my favorite co-hosts. And I'm like, we got to do a one-on-one interview so I can hear about her story. Because I'm like, there's much more to you than what, we see.
I know, because every time I'm on the show, I feel like, oh, yeah, I know that person. Oh,
Exactly. I was like, okay, let me hear if she know one more person.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to bring her on.
Well, I am 30 years in the business.
Nice.
Yeah, so, I started in like 1990, like maybe 2000 is when I really broke, because I opened my salon in 1999. So, yeah, that's when that industry first began.
Got it. Okay.
So if just let me know what questions you want to ask, and I can give you a little back history.
Oh, I'm gonna let you know.
Everybody up to speed, because everybody wants to know, who is this woman?
Exactly. Who is this woman? Look, let me actually fix my mic over here. Mic check. Can everybody hear me? Okay. We're good to go. All right, so let's get into it, because I know, we press for time.
Right.
All right, so now you're a celebrity hairstylist, but you're originally from Dayton, Ohio, now living in Hollywood, California. Tell us what sparked that dream to work in entertainment, and how did you make that transition here to LA?
Okay, well, my mother moved here in 1977 because she is also an artist.
Oh, nice.
She's a singer, a flutist, a drummer, pianist, and et cetera, et cetera. So I actually subliminally grew up in the business because my mom, used to date Ralph from the Ohio Players, and she used to sing all over the place. So she moved here in 1977 to pursue her singing career.
Nice.
So I just grew up basically doing my mother's hair, styling her hair since I was like 12 years old. And I just grew up in the neighborhood. I started my own braid business when I was 13 years old. I was introduced from the Dixon Garden, going over to Ladera, braiding all the rich doctor kids for the summer. So I've been in this journey for a very long time.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So that's how you got here. So you were born into it. It wasn't like I'm moving to LA one day.
Right.
Got it.
But I never really thought in my last mind. Well, my dream was also, let me say that. I'm sorry, let me correct that. My dream since I was 3 years old was to become a celebrity hairstylist, because I grew up watching Patrice Rushen, Stevie Wonder, all those different people braid hair, So I said, one day I'm going to get there. I don't know how I'm going to get there, but that's like a dream job.
And that's what I always tell people. Like, there's certain signs you see along the way, even as a child, that interest you. And it's kind of, you end up seeing later, oh, that's a part of my purpose. You end up doing it, but it's like this little glimpse of things that you see. Like you said, you were always into hair. You always grew up doing your mom hair. You always said, oh, I want to be like that person. And now?
Actually, I started cutting up my grandma wigs when I was a little girl.
Oh, really? Okay.
And I used to do all my cousins' hair. And then like for real, like 10 or 13 of us, all hairstylists or barbers. So we were definitely from the service business, So, I just actually ended up in Hollywood.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you also have a very long resume. You worked with a ton of iconic celebrities, from Chris Brown, Brooke Valentine, Lisa Ray, etc. What was that moment you realized hair wasn't just a skill, but it was a part of your calling?
Oh, wow. I believe the moment was when I just started getting all these phone calls from different people when I opened up Candy for Hair. 1038 South La Brea. That was my baby there.
I love it.
And the surreal moment is when you're actually working and you realize that it's not work. And you traveling and you seeing the world and you earning your top dollar.
Right.
And just really moving in the spirit of excellence. I think that's when that moment, like, pivotally knew that I can take care of myself, because I came from a domestic violence situation.
And we're going to get into
Stockholm syndrome. So I just know at that point, like, how do you get from there to now I'm actually, these are my friends, my colleagues.
Wow.
And it's just strictly from just keeping that spirit of excellence and being delusional.
Wow, being delusional. Love it. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So who was your first celebrity client and what's one moment working with them that you'll never forget?
Montel Jordan.
Okay.
This is how we do it on a
I love me
Friday
some Montel.
night.
Best song.
Yeah. Montel Jordan, actually, he was my first huge celebrity. It took me from paying $50 for a braid service to every time I braided his hair, it was $1,500.
Wow.
So, he elevated me 100%. And he also introduced me to Christ. Because at that time, I was just very lost in the world, just trying to figure everything out. He sat me down and said, when you're late, you cost production money, me money. Like, he sat me down like I was his 12-year-old daughter. So that's why I get so crazy about I can't be. And that's my mother also taught me about being late.
Wow.
But that was the pivot moment when I really started to take my career serious.
So Montel Jordan kind of took you under like his wing like a daughter almost, it sounds like.
A little sister.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, the game changed.
It changed.
He was like, okay, I got to operate on a higher standard.
No excuses.
No excuses.
Kids, babies, dogs, whatever. You have to make sure you have all the tools to be there on time and prepare. So I'm really big on preparation. No matter what, I'm already ready for the next day. Yesterday.
Love it. And that's the thing. That's what I had to learn too. Preparation is key. Okay, so we're going to take a little break because Candy's grandson, Cairo, is going to come and join us as well.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Oh, Cairo. Wait. Hi, Cairo. He's here.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
hi, Cairo.
It never stops.
Hi, buddy. Can I have a high five?
High five.
Hi, superstar. How you doing? You got your snacks? Mwah. Did you ever want to do anything else, whether that's in entertainment or outside of it, before you became a hairstylist?
Absolutely not. Being a hairstylist is my ultimate dream. This is what I dreamed it all my life. And that's it. That's all I saw myself as doing is being a hairstylist.
That's all. So you was like, I never thought about anything else.
No, anything else. But I started off as a braider, and then I got older and I went to Pacific Beauty College. And so that just expanded my dreams. So that's my dream job is who I am today.
You're self-taught as a stylist. What would you say is your specialty and what quality do you think truly sets you apart and help rise in your career? Like what separates you from other stylists?
I'm just being a perfectionist.
Okay.
Being a perfectionist. I know because I definitely was born with OCD. And I know just being an Aries. So I'm just a perfectionist and I just honed into my craft since I was a kid. And every one of my friends, since I was a little girl, I had to fix your hair. If your hair was messed up, I can fix it. And it also just struck conversations. All my friends just get mad at me. Say, you just talk to everybody. I'm saying, you don't.
That personality.
Right?
Yeah, it's great.
So
it's
was
amazing.
Just always like, just being a perfectionist, honestly.
Right. And we was just talking about Aries, especially Aries women are just go-getters. You know what I mean? So y'all don't take no for an answer. Y'all going to get what you guys want. But you guys are Aries. Any Aries in your chart creates that boldness as a woman. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So we just had that conversation. That's amazing. So you would say that's what sets you apart, your personality.
My
and also being a
personality,
perfectionist.
Being a perfectionist and just having that key. It's like an eye you have to have, you know? Because I can look at somebody and somebody can say, I want that bob. I'm like, no, that bob is not going to fit for you because you have a short neck.
Right.
You know, but if you want to do a bob, I recommend a longer bob at an angle.
Right.
So just knowing the face and just being a true student of the game.
Right. Yeah, you gotta do my hair one day, Candy.
I know,
right. I can't wait for
it.
that. Exactly. We gotta do that next. Okay. So you also built Dream Candy hairline. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that's a little bit of what you brought. Is that what you brought us today?
Well, no.
That's something new.
Dream Candy for hair is my wig line. That's my new, you know how Puffy, I was Candida, then I went to Candy, then I went to Candy Farmer, then I became Candy for hair, and then I went to, when the pandemic happened, Dream Candy for hair. So these are all my transitions of businesses that I've built. Yeah. So I built an online hairline during the pandemic. I transferred all my clients into wigs.
Love it.
Because they couldn't get their hair done.
Wow.
So I had to learn about the wig game.
Wow, and this wasn't recent. This was
2019.
Nice. Okay, got it. Okay, so with that, you also created an entire team, a glamour team, a makeup artist, stylist, and even you have 3 creative children. What does it take to create or be a part of Candy's magic formula?
First, you have to be great, and you have to know how to deal with me.
I'm like,
No, really. To be a part of my team is like really if you have the same energy that I have,
Right.
and because I am a true workaholic,
yeah.
and I tend to burn people out. So if you can't keep up in this
That Aries.
area, if you can't keep up in that area of creativity, good energy, bringing your best to the game, and if it's not at your best, let me just see you work at your best. You know, because I've had I owned a salon for 12 years, Candy Fair, that was my salon.
Right.
And stylists would come in, and even if they didn't know how to build a clientele, I would help them. I would never oust the person because they lack a skill.
Right.
I would say, come on, let's get some models. Let's get some people in here. Let's work on your press and curl. Let's work on your cut. Let's work on whatever your shortcoming is. Because I do. I mean, I will stand up all night until I perfect that hairstyle. So it's just, like I said, I rub that perfection off on others.
Right.
So that's the way you can become part of my team. Right? High five. All right.
Love it.
Yes.
Love that. Okay, yes. Candy for hair. That's Candy's magic formula. You gotta be a go-getter. Hey,
You gotta be a go-getter.
Got it. Okay.
No excuses.
Yeah. Okay, so speaking of your children, they're also creative. Like, you know, one of your children is a celebrity stylist, right?
Well, he's a celebrity designer.
Celebrity designer.
And
okay.
a celebrity tailor. He tailors a lot of people in the business, and he has that's the way he carved his way into the business. And now he makes custom pieces for everybody. His name is Jolie Son in the business. So Jolie Son is a tailor and also a creative in styling, and he makes a lot of custom pieces for Cardi B. He's done a lot of things for Megan. He's done a lot of things for a lot of people. Like, he grew up with me. He was my secret sauce when I would win hair shows.
Wow.
Because he would actually do the clothes, and that's when he was like 13. He's been doing this craft for a very long time.
Dream team. I love it. It's naturally born in it. That's how it goes. That's amazing. Okay. So also speaking of motherhood, how would you say that kind of shapes the way you show up as an artist, as a stylist, and how did you balance career and being a single mom?
Well, that's a funny question there. When I first entered the industry, I didn't even know that we was going to do like 12 and 14 hours on the set. So guess what I would do? They'd be right there with me, just like this.
Are you serious?
I never, ever made an excuse. You know, I would bring them in. This is a trailer. Don't leave the trailer. This is your snack area. And, hey, get that homework done. So I just never used that as, you know, an excuse to not show up for work. And then I work with family artists like Nelly. Nelly kids would be there. You know, Montel Jordan's daughter would be there. So God really blessed me with people who believed in bringing the kids to the arts, you know, and as long as they are good kids and they are obedient and did what they need to do, it was never a problem. And just shaping that, like my kids tell me today, thank you, because it also, they don't make excuses.
Right.
And they know how to stay up 24 hours, and they know how to complete a project.
24 hours.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's the hustling
no
for
matter
real.
how long it takes,
right.
the project has to be completed if you want to get paid.
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. So that's, as a single mother, I believe preparation is key, and just being timely, and just make sure, no matter what, don't drop the ball.
Don't drop the ball. No excuses. I
no
love
excuses.
that. Love that. And speaking of, you know, motherhood and your experience with that, you were also, unfortunately, a victim of domestic violence.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that. Would you say, like, he was jealous, or, like, what did that experience teach you about your own strength as a woman?
Well, like I said, yesterday I was taking time to write my memoir, and writing those memories, I believe at that time I was very young, and yes, I had my father in my life, but he was a summertime father, and I would only visit him in summer. But at that time, I think when I was 18, 19, that's when you're really trying to fight to see who you are. And when I met him, he came in my life as a father figure, a best friend, whatever I wanted, my kid's father. And he also helped establish me to go to beauty college. So I think I was trying to escape from my mother, and then I ran into him, and they just present themselves as like the shining armor in your life. But the moment that you want to be yourself, it's the control. So it's basically, they will beat you down for your control, because especially when you're a strong spirit. I've always been a super strong spirit, you know.
Right.
We just had a discussion in one of my classes. I don't cry. And they say, so you repress your tears. I said, no, I don't. I said, I'm delusional. I'm delusional.
You said that earlier.
Yeah, I'm delusional, and I see beyond what that pain is.
Right.
So even when I was going through that situation with my ex-husband, I always saw eventually that my escape was going to happen for me, and it wasn't going to be there for me forever.
Right, you knew that was just a temporary situation to possibly experience, even help heal other women who don't know how to get out of that situation or think their life is over because they've been through such a traumatic moment, you know?
Right.
But you can rise above anything.
Right. It's going to be, hey,
Look
the memoir is coming.
Right, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to hear and read it.
Yeah, and I ran into really good people, you know, and I ran into really bad people too. And when you're going through those situations, you're going to run into people that you think you can trust,
right?
But they're only there to gain what they can get for their survival, not for your survival.
Especially if you have a light, a lot of people are drawn to that and want to strip that down. But you gotta be able to, navigate, through that experience and kind of know who's really for you and who's not,
Right.
So, and we'll talk more about that. Okay, so are you dating now? If not, what type of man would get Candy in that calm, feminine energy, yet still allow you to be yourself?
I am now single of 3 years.
Okay.
And I took the time to heal.
Nice. Which is very important. We got to highlight that. Very important.
Well, I was really happy at the time when I was dating. We dated for 5 years. And I noticed some narcissistic behavior. But that's just a person that likes everything in order. I'm the same way, but I don't have a black heart.
Right.
So that's when you became, I said, I don't know who hurt you or who put that black heart on you, because you're really a wonderful person.
That black heart.
That black heart is deep, and I just no longer could take it. And I gave him so many opportunities to want to fix himself. So I'm the type of person that really will let you hang yourself. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to express exactly how I feel, and we can be adults about it. So right now my man is getting things done.
Right.
Things that I took 5 years from.
Yeah.
To dating, that like finishing my memoir. I finished my braid book, Candy for Hair from the Front Porch.
Wow.
Now reproducing my products again. So right now, God is the man, because I was delivered from the D.
Yes, literally. And sometimes that time alone is your time to get back to yourself, so you can get back and get the stuff done that you need to,
Yeah.
So everything happens for a reason.
Absolutely.
I'm a firm believer in that.
Right.
Okay. All right. So Candy said, and you're not looking for anybody? Like, we might have to hook Candy up.
Well, I don't think about it. And like I wasn't even looking for him, because even before him,
if it aligns,
I didn't date for seriously for my guy friend said I'm like a boy girl, because I don't have emotional attachments. I don't have attachment issues. So I just date whenever I feel like it. If I want to spend time with you, I'm gonna let you know up front. Yeah. Hey, this is a great booty call, so don't get attached.
No, you would tell them that?
Oh, yeah. Even when I met him, I told him, hey, that was good, so can we do it again?
I love it. That's the Aries. Aries women are no joke. Aries women are no joke.
Yeah, so I never, I could be walking down the street, and if you interest me, yes, and if you don't, no. I'm very focused on just rebuilding myself right now. But if a magical person that want to grow and build and very secure with themselves, because you have to be secure with yourself to hang out with me.
At what point did you realize, and you can just keep it brief, your gift went beyond styling, that your touch and presence were truly healing for people? Because people don't know hair is spiritual as well.
I believe when my clients start telling me that because of the hairstyle, they got the job. Because of the hairstyle.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because of the hairstyle, they were able to accomplish a dream. And that was an aha moment.
Wow.
And then also, when you start working in Hollywood, you go to a party, everybody in the damn party is your client.
You're like, I get her hair, his hair.
And they tell each other, though, oh my God, you go to Candy too? Oh my God, you go to Candy too? So, the biggest thing I believe for any young person out there, anybody, no matter what you want to do, you have to make a firm affirmation of what you really want out of anything you want in life.
Wow.
And that's when you see that affirmation come to life. That's when you know you done did the damn thing.
Wow. Love that. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what is one thing people wouldn't know about Candy unless you told them?
That I have children.
You do keep it a little under radar. Wow. You do keep it a little under wraps.
Yeah,
wow.
3 great, so, like my youngest daughter, Janae, she's becoming a doctor, a veterinarian doctor. She lives in St. Kitts. My middle daughter, she's a really huge star on Bigo, OG Only Thanks, and then my son, Jolie's son. So just how that not only did I work for myself, also the biggest thing they didn't know, I was building their lives at the same time. So they're like, how did you get 3 successful children? Oh, I was never selfish.
What is the hardest part about being a business owner or having a brand that new entrepreneurs don't understand?
Balance.
Okay.
Balance. Balance and also
Look, you balancing right now. I love it.
Consistency also.
Yes.
Just for my struggle and for my own personal struggle, for me, it was like, I know hustle. I know hustle in and out, but to really understand business structure from a financial backing, I think that's what I lacked. And so I think that's really important to learn and have that person in your life that's going to help you build your financial portfolio.
Love it. So all about balance. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Home life, family life, and then your work life.
Right.
Yeah, love it. You got to give equal energy to all of it.
Yes.
Love it. Okay, so what can we expect from Candy next? You said your memoir is coming out. What else should we be on the lookout for?
Well, since I've been in the industry, I've had all kind of opportunities, but I just wanted to just do the hair. But now I really want to, because I want to tell my story in a comedic way. I've tried to tell my story. I actually produced my own 4th series of a reality show called Dream Candy, where I kind of touched on some things that I've been through in the family life. But I was like, well, maybe it wasn't time for that yet. But now I want to touch on it through becoming a comedian.
Wow.
So I actually really want to embark on becoming the comedy side because I know I'm funny. I know my story is real.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to do it. And besides the memoir, I've been working on really getting my health together inside and out because before I would work out and get the weight down, but my internal was messed up.
Yeah.
And my liver was messed up from all that drinking and partying, all kind of things. So now I'm, liver, kidney, brain fog.
Hollywood life.
Hollywood life would tear you down.
Yeah.
But just really taking supplements and doing the things that's going to heal me inside and out. So that's what I'm working on now.
I love that. Well, I'm excited to see the comedy side and
Me
also
too, girl.
read the memoir and all the stuff and products you got coming out.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so last question. Lastly, for your kids, future stylists, entrepreneurs, if you could leave any of them with any piece of advice, what would you say?
Always do the will of God first. No matter what your decision is, just say, if you don't have an answer right then and there, just say, give me a moment. And if you take 3 minutes to step outside and say, God, is this your will? Because sometimes we're reactive and we think the opportunity is great, but you really don't understand why that person chose you. Or, that's just been my little failures because it's just in Hollywood, we think everybody, because they work in this business, are good. Right. But actually, that's not true.
It's a lot of darkness.
It's a lot of darkness.
Yeah.
So just always consider God first. What is God? Is this your will for me?
Yeah, you got to ask him.
And guess what? He will instantly let you know.
He'll let you know.
Because the flow of God is always yes. Not a maybe. Let me think about it. I don't know. Let me get back to you.
That's so true.
Let me make sure. I don't know. No. Those are instant signs that that's not a will of God.
That's true. If you're unsure, then it's not of God. If it's clear cut. Oh, that's
we
deep.
Rolling, baby. God is moving. Jesus is moving. And amen. So every time it moves. So I finally got that down.
Love that.
So the moment somebody hesitates with me, I just go, okay.
That ain't, look, this ain't it.
I don't spend time thinking about it.
It's true. I love that. I love that. Okay, yes. Well, as she said, if it's any uncertainty, it ain't from God. So pay attention to that. Candy, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
You got to come back, when you launch the memoir and tell us the tea on that as well.
Oh, it's going to be deep.
I can't wait.
And fun and funny. And it's going to have you cry. And it's going to help people understand the way I am, because it really forced me to be not only, I've already been an entrepreneur since I was little, but really to get this business together.
Right.
The business side down.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I always loved your energy. And
Thank
I'm so
you.
happy you came. So
thank you.
Yes. Well, that wraps it up for Daisha Breedlove Presents. And I will see you guys next week with another juicy episode and another inspirational guest. Ciao.